Hi, Carolyn. I think you're off to a solid start here. You have used the same size circles in um, the same color and put them into rectangular layouts. For the first set, dominant, subdominant, for each of these we're supposed to have two solutions. So for the first one you are to have two groups, preferably one group with being visually dominant over another group. So right here you only have one grouping. Here you have a grouping and then two individual elements. So I'd rather see one grouping and another grouping and the interaction between those, with one of the groups being visually dominant over the other, and make it as obvious as you possibly can. The next grouping is to have a single element being dominant in the composition over two larger groupings of elements. So this is moving in the right direction, but make sure that the visual dominance is fairly obvious. Here I would argue that these are all relatively equal. Even though the single element's on top, it controls about the same amount of space as these other groupings. So the one at the bottom is in the least dominant position, but it's the largest and it has control over quite a large amount of space. So visually, it's none of these elements is particularly dominant. If you push the elements down into the corner or up against a side and you have a single element controlling the negative space, that's when it becomes visually dominant. And then the equal one here you're doing a good job with. These are both relatively equal in their dominance, and so are these. So if you could give these first two sets up here another try, that would be fantastic, okay?